Ballislife has been home of some of the most legendary high school mixtapes. Many of these players went from high school superstardom to role players in the league. And even though they may not be starting, we have to remember that making it to the league is an incredible accomplishment in itself. So today, we're going to take a look at the 6 men of the NBA who absolutely dominated in high school in the most exciting fashion.
I used to watch this man Dennis Smith before every high school game I had. And although I couldn't jump like him, he really got me ready to hoop. Watch this one. Oh! He was so different. This was like the Russell Westbrook of high school basketball. And in my opinion, he was the best 2-foot dunking guard that we've ever seen in high school basketball. No debate. But debate me in the comments. And that hezzy he had, very underrated. Oh my God. Next up, we got the unicorn that is Bol Bol. Now, the fact that he can handle the ball like this is an anomaly in itself. I am standing on this hill. I believe that Bol Bol, before it's all said and done, will have a pretty good NBA career. Oh my God. Sometimes all you need is the right opportunity mixed with the right situation. But let me know in the comments what you guys think about Bol Bol's future. Next up, we got the bucket himself, Cam Reddish. And according to Anthony Edwards, the hardest player he's ever had to guard. The truth is, much like a lot of NBA players, Cam was just way too advanced for high school basketball. Like, his movement attached with his skill set was just too much for any high schooler to deal with. Like, no offense, but imagine being this guy stuck on an island with Cam in high school. Anyways, let's move on to Malik Monk, the epitome of 3 and D. But in his case, the D stood for dunker. Oh my God. Now this man, I don't even know where to start. First of all, he is the biggest guard. Shout out to my guy Nazir Kaur, but this is the biggest guard. Like, there truly was no matchup in high school for this man Naz Reid. He's doing his thing in the league right now. But yeah, as a high school opposing coach, who do you put on this guy? The footage speaks for itself. Now this next one. I will never forget the first time I saw a video of him on YouTube. I think it was in a 16U tournament, and I believe he was playing with Quay Parker. If anybody has a link to that video, drop it in the comments. While I was watching this video, I had never seen anything like Marvin Bagley. The way he was dunking everything around the rim, I just remember it shocking me. I'm not kidding, he probably had like 15 dunks that game, and they were all spectacular. Like, I just remember being shocked at how easily he was dunking. I'll never forget it as long as I live. The first time I saw Marvin Bagley on YouTube. Speaking of athleticism, oh my God. Bro looked like he was playing on an 8-foot goal. Pretty much all these guys are freak athletes in this video, but he has to be the most OP. Like, just all around pure athleticism. Kuminga is a lot of fun to watch. Next up, we got Trey Mann, absolute sniper. He was in high school, he still is. He's currently playing for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And that Thunder team right now is stacked, so yes, he is seeing less minutes. He kind of reminds me of the Anthony Simons, which is really thriving in the league right now. And I think, given a good situation and a little more development, I think he can reach that level of play. Next up, we got Mo Bamba, which has one of the longest wingspans in NBA history at 7'10". So he obviously does a great job at contesting shots, blocking shots, altering shots. And so far, he's had a pretty up and down NBA career. His best season came in 2021-2022 with the Orlando Magic, where he averaged 10 points a game, 8 rebounds a game, and shot 38% from 3. He's currently playing for the 76ers, and he's just trying to work himself in the rotation. Outside of the Magic, he's kind of been bouncing around, so once he catches back with a team that fits him well and he's in the rotation, he's going to play well. Next up, we got Kevin Knox, who was an absolute problem at Tampa Catholic in high school. Went to Kentucky, did his thing, and got drafted in the first round, 9th overall, to the New York Knicks. He started off his first year with the Knicks pretty strong, actually. He was averaging 12 a game and shooting 35% behind the arc. For the next 3 years, his minutes continued to go down with the Knicks, and they kind of lost faith in him. But the Pistons just picked him up this year, and he's starting to break the rotation. At 17 minutes a game, he's averaging 8 points a game, shooting 37 from behind the arc. Just like a lot of other players, he just needs the right situation. He's got a lot to offer. Next up, we got Cam Thomas. When he heats up, he turns into one of the best scorers in the league. I might be exaggerating a little bit, but he's really having a great year for the Nets, averaging 20 a game, shooting 45 from the field and 35 from behind the arc. Yo, this was crazy. Turn him all the way around, back it up, and then just go score as easy as that. Next up, we're looking at Talen Horton-Tucker. Fun fact about him, a 6'4" guard with a 7'1" wingspan. That's pretty crazy. If you look at his first 5 years in the league, he's gotten a little better every year. Starting off averaging 5.7. In his second year, he averaged 9. In his third year, 9.9. In his fourth year, 10.7. And this year is currently averaging 11 points a game. Next up, Jaden Hardy. Before I get into anything, just watch this. Oh my God. Jaden went in the second round, 37th pick overall to the Dallas Mavericks. And after 2 years with the Mavs, he's averaging 15 minutes a game, 8 points a game, shooting just around 40 from the field. Excited to see how he develops and if this is the best situation for his game. But definitely off to a solid start, I would say. Next up, we got Jared Vanderbilt. Was drafted by the Nuggets, and it took him 3 years in the NBA to really start seeing any kind of substantial minutes. Through his first 3 years in the league, he averaged 2 minutes a game. In his fourth year, he went to Minnesota, where it jumped to 17 minutes a game, where he averaged 5 points a game, shooting 60% from the field. He's really struggled from behind the arc in his career. With that being said, when you watch him play, you see the kind of impact he has. He's a great defender, and he hustles, man. So I really like his game. If he can ever get that three-point percentage up, which it is going up every year, he's going to be a really good role player in the NBA. Next up, we're looking at Cole Anthony, which we found out could absolutely fly in his high school days at Oak Hill. Now, in my opinion, Cole's had a very good start to his NBA career. In 4 years with the Magic, he's averaging 27 minutes a game, 14 points a game, shooting 41 from the field and 35 from behind the arc, along with 4 rebounds and 4 assists. Cole normally has a pretty big imprint on the Magic's success, and year by year, he honestly just keeps getting a little better, so I'm excited to see where his ceiling is. And last but not least, we have R.J. Hampton, the high school sensation that decided to go play overseas in the NBL instead of going to a college. In his first year with the Orlando Magic, he averaged 25 minutes a game, 11 points a game, shooting 44 from the field and 31 behind the arc. So a pretty good first year, man, but he just hasn't been able to find his fitting and the best situation for him since then. So it's kind of been up and down for him ever since. But just like the rest of these players on this list, they're all high-level players that maybe just need the right situation and the confidence to go with it for them to really get the most out of themselves. We're rooting for all of them, and I think they'll all figure it out at some point.